All right, we are live. Welcome to Cardinal AM Routes. Everyone's just starting to file out of the lot here. Live Trash Boat, good afternoon. How you doing? Getting in here for some Cardinal AM Routes tonight. That's the bulk of the people that leave right away. And I can't decide. Glad to know you're doing good. I'm doing fine myself as well. Had a pretty relaxed Saturday. We're doing the pre-trips. I already filled out mine. Um, we'll do another one. Might as well. Alright. Just got off work? Well, that's good. I think we got, turn my CB on. I think we got 32 going out for 31. There. This is a good place to chill for a while. This will probably last for another hour and a half. Our routes aren't short, so. It's 26. We're thinking of, alright, well, if you do, just know that you have to go through all the processes. It's 28. You gotta go through the processes. You gotta do an interview and then training. And after that, once you get through all those steps, uh, to join us. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you can make it. Um, you do take attendance highly here. If not, then that's why we record and stream stuff like this, and you can get a piece of the action that way. Order's getting ready to go.
28 radio check.
10-4.
Take my bus empty sign out the window. Theoretically, it would have been in the window. I leave in about 5 minutes, but yeah, I get that trash boat.
I'll be sending out the bus yard.
5. How you doing, Jadarian? Or if I can remember correctly, it's CJ, right? Oh, one thing, I do recommend if you guys do school bus stuff in ROR, or it might help you with anything, honestly. Turn on activated vehicles never sleep, and that way when you hop out, your flares, your lights and stuff, don't disappear, and they'll stay on. Very helpful when you're trying to do a pre-trip or something like this. I already filled out the form, but how you doing, party gang? Glad you're coming in here and catching the stream. There's my stop sign. Did the app? Did we all see it? We usually try to check the applications pretty frequently. It does take a few days for us to process them, however. Um, we have to have board members, all of us, read it and then take a vote on it, and it can vary with how long that takes because we all have other things that we do outside of, rigs of rods, and we have lives, so but we try to get it done in a timely manner. And these buses, I mean, actually, a lot of people have put time and effort into these. It's no sole person. Um, we've had numerous people work on these throughout I guess the years. That's crazy to believe, but throughout the years. So yeah, these things have definitely come a long way, especially if you look at them from um when they first came out as Cardinal buses. And we're not done. We're still updating them pretty frequently. There's still a lot of things that they get, so. Great. I leave in minutes. My route's one of the shorter middle school, high school routes, so. September 2018 update. Man, thinking back to the old stuff, stuff's really different. They've really changed. No floors. Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, those were a long time ago. Things have definitely changed since then. Alright, I think we're gonna get ready to get out of the lot here. There's no harm in leaving it alone. What bus am I using today? I'm using my route bus 27. Don't know, it's a 2009 C2, the Mercedes-Benz 926 engine. You can tell this thing's showing its age.
To all transportation board members, remember we do have a interview directly after route, so if possible I would like you guys to stay for that. Thank you.
27 copies.
33rd copies as well.
I think this will be the first time that I get, well, might not be, my full AM route in here, so we'll see. Have you all thought of updating the bus fleet? Bears. We go off of the real life fleet, so as that happens in real life, once things start getting replaced, we will go through and follow that. As of right now, though, we got our C2s as route buses, so. But like all things, they'll be replaced eventually. We had 3 FS65s to start this school year off, and now we have 1. 2 of them have left us, so. There'll be more info on that eventually. The Discord link to see, or well, we don't do Discord links to Cardinal. We only do that if got accepted into the company. So We do not. I cannot give that out. However, if you're not in Trucker Gaming, Discord for that is in the description below. Got a question for you guys in chat. How would you guys feel about some quantum or QISD live streams in the future? They have not started their school year yet, but when they do, how would you guys feel about that? It would be every weeknight during their route times. Well, Monday through Thursday, I should have read that. Ugh, we got a big hole here. When do we have routes? Cardinal has routes Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eventually, that's only for this semester. Next semester, we will be going to Friday, Saturday instead of Saturday and Sunday. Now, QISD has routes, well, as of now, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. Turn around here. I heard that QISD is changing a lot of things this year, so I'll wait to see if I like it or not. Red lights on the road. That is because I have my all light sources on. With how these things are, I believe it's like the brake lights or something. With how the flares work. Road mesh. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. I have my light sources on so that I can see other people's ambers and reds, or well, some of them. Can't see them all, but it's better than having nothing, I think. So, a little sacrifice. There's a little outside look at this. Went down the dirt road. Marum. I'm in here saying, yay, I'm here. Yeah, you made it. You didn't miss much. We just started and just did my first couple stops, so got a full hour and a half left. Yeah, you didn't miss much. I vote Trash Boat asking if the real life Cardinal buses have AC. No, they do not. The only AC that they have is, well, the driver. They do have heat throughout the entire bus, though. I think that Dallas is having server issues there.
28 mechanic.
Go ahead.
I had a student behind me, behind my seat. Their band instrument got loose, and it's in my stairwell now, and it cracked the glass on the student door. I can probably still roll with it. So, you want me to continue?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it during the overlay, see if you should do anything else. But keep going for me.
All right.
Have any Cardinal buses crashed before? Unfortunately, well, in real life and in game, yeah, unfortunately they have. Since we do go off of the real life fleet in game, we have certain limitations. Like buses, as bad as the wreck as they get in, they'll still be here if they are in real life. And then obviously if they are totaled in real life, well, unfortunately we'll have to figure out a way to get rid of them in game. But we haven't had any of that. Most real life accidents we've had are just very minor things and usually happen every couple years or so. Pretty quiet otherwise. Passenger seat action. Little backseat action for you guys here. Hello there, Michelle Dotson. Spoy and warning. There it is, guys. You saw it there in chat too. What happens if a Cardinal bus is late and comes to school around 10 a.m. and does not report to the... Well, unfortunately, Cardinal is a small enough district that something like that will definitely be noticed. Usually they get someone on it right away, like they get dispatched on it and they ask the bus, what's going on, how you doing? And our drivers are required to report, if they're running late, especially something like that. Usually they wouldn't run that late though. Will we release the bus packs when done with them? Most likely not. I mean, there's a possibility. However, we probably won't. That's just usually try to abide by company content. We're gonna keep it that way, even if it's old content. Why don't y'all make it darker? I don't get what you mean by that, Briar Gang. AM routes. Eventually, I will. That's with game time. Um, as it progresses in real life and gets darker and darker in the morning, that's what I'll be doing. But since it is still, kind of the end of summer, it's still kind of light out. So, and I enjoy it lighter out, to be honest. Feel more awake that way, you know. Down to the trailer park here. Nick asking how the map was made. This was all made in SketchUp, believe it or not. I was sent road pieces by Brandon, and then from there, I took the road pieces, built them up, and then built the ground around them. After that came signs, and then built the houses. It was a very long process. This was my quarantine project, if you will. And I almost didn't get it done in time for Carter routes. And on top of that, the map's really not even done yet. There's still more to add to it. It's just, it's not really necessary to add other things right now. So, but yeah, this has been my quarantine project. Started the map back in March and finished it in mid-August. So, how the routes set up, we follow what they are in real life to an extent. Now we take those into consideration, and then we find pretty similar routing in ROR and follow that. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of time was put into the map, so. And over time, just things will get better and better, so. Alright, let's see if I missed the stop today or not. It always comes up on me, because these houses, you don't see them, they hide behind each other. Hello there, Jasper. How you doing? Glad you can make it to the stream. I got a whole bunch of close stops here. One more. Hey. It's down here. Just kidding. NLE Toxic Killer asking where I got the Florida Nodes beams. What do you mean by that? Do you mean like how do you stand on the floor exactly? I need a little more context for that. Scotty, I believe you're asking the same thing as he was. That is all submesh. Paul, one of our content creators here at Cardinal, went ahead and did that for us, and honestly, it's a very nice added touch of detail. Well, CJ asking, will y'all be getting new buses? In due time. In due time. What if a car buses comes up a hill, then the brakes? Well, I don't. I know the mechanism, I guess, mechanics of air brakes to an extent. From my knowledge, if they're built so that if you lose your brakes, the parking brake applies, and then you're stuck, and you can't go anywhere. That's because of safety. So I believe that that's how it works. If anyone knows and can correct me on that, feel free to. That's my knowledge of it. Where did Paul get it from? Well, he created them himself. He took the time, went to learn how they worked, and then did it all himself. And honestly, that's kind of how it is with ROR. You could basically build anything you want in here. And you just gotta know, you just gotta take the time to understand how ROR works and then build around it. Okay, we're not gonna be spamming, alright? And I don't think I need to be pressing K right now, so. Especially not while I'm driving. Got some crossers here. Something they're getting on. At a bus stop at commercial places when picking up students. Depends on how the parents want their student picked up. There are a couple buses that do, but it depends on what you classify as a commercial place, if you will. Some pick up at daycares. I think one picks up at a community center. One's a town hall. Like, it all depends on how the parent wants their student picked up, and then the school district does their best to meet those, I guess, needs or requirements, if you will. Take a look here, see where everyone's at. Everyone seems to be just kind of chilling right now. Is it illegal if a bus passes you when you have the stop sign out? Yes, it is. It is illegal for any vehicle to be passing a school bus when the stop signs are out, at least in Ohio. Even emergency vehicles, if they are responding somewhere, they cannot pass. That's a huge safety issue. See this happen in your region a lot? And it all depends on where you're at, too, because rules are different in different places. Here, remember one time there was a fire truck coming down the road, and my bus got to us before the fire truck did. So she thought she had enough time, so she made the stop, said hurry up and get on the bus. So that's what we did, and we didn't get on quick enough, but the fire truck did have to stop and wait, even though the school bus, like, even though he was responding somewhere and the school bus was stopped. The school bus takes priority just because of the safety factor involved. I don't know why I just turned on my turn signal. Whoops. Pull up the 7 here. We'll have to sit here for a minute. So we are the first bus here. We gotta take 7's middle school. How our shuttle works. Is everyone pulling in now? Or a few people. You can see all the blips sort of coming together here. Full file in. We're almost in the car there. Well, that's the thing with cars in these parking lots. You gotta roleplay them. You could say that I destroyed a bunch of cars before. No. Back inside the bus here. Oop, sidewalk. That's 30 right there. Yep. Unless it's 29. No, it's 30. Chase. Chasing 26. Six working in the background over there. Would think I would know our schedule, especially since I'm the one who made it. Funny thing is,
Hey, I crashed. I'm
don't.
getting back into game right now.
Good work.
Door and brake sound. Yeah, they're very interesting, and it's taken a long time to get to where they are. Pull up our schedule. Should I know it? Definitely. Why not post? Ow. I gotta get 5 weeks.
31 to 7.
You're gonna have to
Go
explain that a little more to me. Remember
Might be a
about
couple
that.
minutes late.
10-4.
Everyone. Oh, you're asking about how 7 works? 7 is our shuttle bus, and she takes students to, well, in real life it's a she, its name is Paul, but takes students to the career center, where some students have classes there, and our Catholic students as well, their Catholic school, and then 7 also shuttles for the daycare for elementary. That's what everyone's doing here. They're sending their shuttle students to 7, because each of our buses pick up students that go to those respective places. Then 7 splits my route in the morning, which is why my route is so short. And so when 7 gets here, it lets the high school students off at the high school because they're already here, and then first bus here takes the middle school students over. Barry is asking what the longest route is. That's honestly between a couple of routes. That is between 29 and 33 for the longest route. I believe 29 is pulling in right there. I think 29 just beat 33 today. But the shortest route by far is my MSHS AM route, which is the one I just did. Here comes 29. Yep. Pulling on in now. Lights here. Okay. We'll give it another couple minutes. Keep an eye on people behind me too.
4 to 5.
Yep, they're coming. Check. It's 31. 31's coming. 33. I had to double check. I would show you all the buses behind me, but kind of got to focus on where I'm going from the handies now. Four and 5. I think 31 is just running late today. He crashed, and then we had someone cover it right now, and so they're just running a few minutes behind today. Alright, gang says the map is doing way better than last year, but a lot
Go
of
ahead,
kids
Fud.
in the school. Oh yeah, we spent a lot of time
Thanks,
this
Chase.
summer. And it wasn't just me that worked on this map.
Not a
so
problem.
I will say we, but this is it's been a very long process to get to where we are on this map. Did I say handicap? Yes, 4 and 5 are our handicap buses. While I'm loading at the middle school, I'll show you them. Hop in 1. Hop in 4. Yep, here's our handicap buses. We got 4, 5 over there. Just pulled up and is unloading. Spin around to 4. A little rusty back there. And there's 5 behind. I
33 to
believe bus driver 5 is streaming on YouTube as well, and
I'll be
he's
pulling
streaming
in
his
like a
point of
minute.
view of routes. So, if you guys are interested in watching his route, feel free to
Just a
check out
tad
his
bit
stream
late.
as well. There's 31. As 32. Doing a first day of school RP with the buses. We did that a couple weeks ago. Our school year has been rocking and rolling. Go ahead and check the bus here. The bus empty sign.
Hold on, 5 to 4, Austin.
God.
No, we're
Was 5 a
departing
little
now.
longer than 4? I don't think it's longer than 4.
Is
I'll
it on
look at them
loading
back at the
for
lot. We'll count them.
HS?
Count the window.
Affirm.
Alrighty then, yeah. I don't know about you, but I am.
I'm gonna leave as well. Oh, it's a company. It's Cardinal Huskies. I think it's like a.
It's Matt
Alright.
33.
What, Austin?
I just said thanks 33 because he's just waiting for me.
Nice stop sign. I didn't see it. So.
$28 to $32.
See him coming. Whoops. My bad. I didn't see him coming. I genuinely did not. I feel bad now. Whoops.
$28 to $32.
Go ahead.
That's
Do you want me
33.
to park up by the shop to get this looked at, or
Yeah, that's fine.
simple?
Have longer handicap buses. In real life, we don't, surprisingly. They're all shorties, so we don't really have a need for longer handicap buses. The shorties have long routes as it is, and I think even then, their buses aren't really that full. So that would defeat the purpose, and it's more expensive to get a bigger one. So why spend the money on something we don't need, you know? I do agree it would be cool to see a longer handicap bus, though.
How's it going? That
Jesus! Okay, running out in front of me?
station.
I literally went to avoid him, too. Oh, that's on
Hey,
him.
how's it going?
Never mind. Oh. It's going, you know? Be going more if, you know, you didn't run out in front of me.
They're in the office.
We'll wait for 5.
Sorry, Ed.
You're alright.
You can back in now. I just had to fix my spot for a second.
Sorry, I'm just following back here. That way everyone can just kind of
5 is gonna go on layover for a few minutes.
run in.
That's what this 10
Alright,
minutes is for.
yeah, we're not done
We
with
don't have to
routes,
announce it.
just so you guys know. We have a 10-minute intermission in between, so because routes are so long, it's nice to give the drivers a break. So
What's up, buddy?
that's what we're doing for now. You are a tall man.
I'm
It's
standing
so
on the floor.
it's so weird to see that now.
I am a tall man. I'm kind of going through your roof. I forget this is a low roof.
No.
My camera is, but
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, there goes 26. Going into the wash bay.
I'm going to be washing my bus during this layover, aka I will be AFK for a couple minutes.
Very pristine bus.
that pedal on the right there,
I use it.
not good enough.
Is that right? You gonna let me out of my bus?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand up here. You guys can. This is my go-to spot. You guys can get an overview
I don't know
of the
how,
action.
but I have my AirPods in, and I accidentally, while watching Ed's stream, somehow brought up Siri and started playing a song that isn't even downloaded on my phone.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself a drink while we're all over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay in here, and then I will be back in a few minutes. I should be back on the road in about 5 minutes, so.
You got a crip walk going?
I know what you want.
Oh, okay. I was expecting an FS, but that works too, I guess.
You want 24?
Probably not something with sickle cell.
This is true.
You guys gonna join the hug?
The what?
The hug. We're on the roof. Hugging. Everybody gather around, group hug. Not inside of each other. This isn't a sexual gathering. All hail the mighty Ed.
It's gonna come back and wonder what's going on.
I know. It's gonna be funny to watch on his stream later.
I'm still going.
On the roof of your shop, Nate.
We're all jumping. We're gonna bust through.
There isn't much support under this, so I mean,
Zach, if you get up here, we might fall through the roof. Don't get up
This
there.
is a, this is
up
a
there, Ed.
non-runner roof or non-runner world.
Alright, so this is a fun game. Let's see who goes through first.
We'll just land on 5.
It might be Ed. I think Ed's the chunkiest one here.
Got it to the hospital because you're gonna be crippled and handicapped. We won't even need to load you. We'll just drive you with you on the roof.
Aren't you already crippled?
Only slightly.
Oh, you can't jump.
I'm back. Hey, what is my little command for you know, the AFK?
+5 is not in service.
Nate, you should learn to clean your butt.
Excuse me?
That's better?
That might have been my kids. You know, they're very messy.
Last I checked, you were the last one on there, Zach. I just hopped in it this morning and took off when
It
Dallas
was
called
clean
me.
when I left it.
My kids
Well,
keep
then.
my bus pretty clean.
I don't really care. It's
Ooh.
not, I can't say that yet.
What's
They're
your name?
decent
Yeah.
kids. They're pretty.
Shut
they're
up.
they're just hyper.
Alright, I'm about to go look at pre-trip forms. Does anyone want to admit they didn't do theirs?
Yeah, can you check mines, please?
Yes, Connor, I will make sure yours is there.
10-4.
Only yours.
6, that's a problem. You might want to grab some write-up forms from my office. And possibly a visit to the nurse might be nice too.
Oh my god. Y'all are leaving pretty early.
We're not. We can leave whatever time we feel as long as we're getting back to the garage in time. And excuse me, I was backing out, sir.
Dallas, I'm not trying to be late again, so let's go.
I know.
Oh, that's a curve.
I'm late if I don't leave too early. Oh my. You were just complaining about people leaving early, and look who's leaving early.
I tried to block you, but I accidentally pressed J, so...
Well, come on, we ain't got all day. Drive.
You know, it's real funny, actually. I just realized nobody fills up their bus.
I did last week.
I pressed the wrong key.
Five is leaving the bus here to start my ES run.
10-4.
Don't
For
need to
future
announce
reference,
it.
no need to announce that.
Nate, I'm gonna move 28 into a bay.
10-4.
I got a minute or two.
I think we may have a lawsuit on our hands, fellas.
Garage to 27, Ed. Do you remember which buses were not running last week? No. In game.
429, something else too.
Yeah.
28 was not running. If you're asking for bus.
Well. Y'all even did pre-trips for the stinking field trip. How about that?
I mean, they're technically supposed to anytime they take out a bus, so.
We're just too good, aren't we? We're all great.
Yeah,
Watch,
but
Ed's the only one who didn't pre-chip his bus for that.
I mean, yours.
Nah, it's too prim and proper to do that.
What, Zach?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. I know what you were gonna say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My hands smell like a McRib.
Ew.
You had McDonald's for your grandma's 85th birthday?
No, actually, we just had barbecue food, and for some reason my hand smells like a McRib. Now my computer's gonna smell like a McRib because I'm using my keyboard today instead of my wheel. Oh, I actually drive better with a keyboard than I do a wheel. Wheel's just more comfortable.
You got a speed trap now?
Zach, no one flashed you.
Never mind.
Garage to 29. Could you tell me what day it is today?
I thought it was October 12th.
Okay, well that's the second wrong answer you've given me today. The pre-trip says the 23rd. You just said it's the 12th.
Crushed the bus in front of me.
What do we know?
That there was a crusty bus in front of me.
Oh.
So does the EGR tube because it doesn't get up to speed.
My bus
Also
gets
has-
up to speed, but I mean, it's pretty good still. Wish I could
Oh,
keep it.
Ah.
Hi, Chase. It could be worse. We could maybe on 24.
I will kill myself. Right here, right now.
You just said that on a live stream.
Zach,
Yikes.
it's not like Zach hasn't said it on a live stream either.
True. You know, you're right. I can't get in trouble for that. I'm just the HR person. I'm supposed to be professional here.
You're the HR
I didn't
person.
hear any professionalism.
We need to pull in the stinking HR to deal with our HR.
Our
I'll
HR
just go. I'll just go and sit in my office
No,
and
you know
talk to
what? We're just
myself
gonna get
again.
first student. Just get first student HR down here.
Yeah, just contract out with first student.
So I would like to congratulate everyone today. Everyone here filled out their pre-trip before they left us. So that's very good. Good job, everyone.
Hooray!
Did we get cookies?
Unfortunately, Zach's been using the credit card again, so no, we cannot afford cookies.
You know, I'll pay out of my pocket. The cookies will be in my office. Congratulations, everybody.
Nate,
They may be burnt like that pizza, though.
Well,
I don't
I'm
care
buying
enough about
cookies. I don't
getting
bake
cookies out of my
I'm
own
buying them.
pocket.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I got a question, Nate.
What's your question?
Is it illegal to make someone else fill out your free trip?
Yes.
I wouldn't say illegal, but frowned upon.
Think.
Who did your pre-trip
W-
form?
We did have a problem last year where people were offering to pay for pre-trips to be filled out. So yes, we would not
It
like to
worked,
go there
didn't it?
again if we could
Dallas, I'm just
avoid that.
No,
just asking
No,
you
no,
for
no,
a
that
friend.
didn't happen.
You
Nate,
did it, right,
mine
Nate?
for free.
Didn't you just say it was frowned upon, Dallas?
I mean, but he participated in it, so.
I mean, Nate did mine for free, so.
Nate, I'm just asking for a friend.
No one ever actually got paid for that.
I would like to confirm that there was no money transferred in the process of pre-trip forms being filled out. It was just
It was put out.
it was in the works.
It's still frowned upon if it's free, though. Just so you know. Don't do as we say, not as we do. CLSD board members here.
It's already hard enough putting your guys' names on there, so I'll think about it.
What are we putting in the offices?
Do as we say, not as we do. Quoted CLSD board members.
That's already been a quote by someone else. Sorry, Chase.
Dallas,
What's up?
look in the GC.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I make sure all the
but
board members
you
get in
have to do
trouble
that
just as
because
much as
that's on
the
the
rest of you drivers
other
do.
team.
The board's a lot to handle sometimes. The other drivers are actually the easy part of my job.
28 days.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got a wild elementary kid with scissors and glue, and he's stabbing my seats.
And 4, this is the second bus today, Zach.
Oh no, the seats are fine, but I'm more worried about getting stabbed.
10-4.
You gotta ruin every single button. I'm sorry.
Phase
Sorry.
2.
Not ruined.
Mechanic.
It's an easy patch job.
Go ahead.
Can you get a vehicle, head out to Zach and help him?
No, we're good. What the
Or do you want me to call
That
the
seems
police,
like more of an HR problem, if you ask me.
Can you
Doing
notify the
like a police
parents?
officer
What's
problem.
going on? What am I
I'm
missing?
sorry, stand by. Everybody's talking at once. Zach, go ahead.
Can you just notify the parents to not allow
10-4. To be able to notify the parents, I need the student's name.
Shit. Nate Christie?
You mean Nathan?
I was thinking of another name.
Okay, yeah, stand by.
Yeah, technically the transportation director is supposed to deal with that fun stuff, like police reports and all that. Yes, that's what a transportation director does. Little do you know.
He's out there driving a bus.
You
know
I'm
what?
supposed to be
No.
in my office that isn't finished yet?
It's my job to do all the fun paperwork and stuff that goes along with the police report, but Ed has to call the police, go out to the bus, and all that stuff. I know, right?
Yeah, Chafe's supposed to handle more so the sexual harassment claims and everything else.
Yeah, there's
I've
been a
done way
lot
too
put
many
out on you,
sexual
by the way, Zach.
harassment.
I'm just
Yeah,
letting
I've
you
done way
know.
too many sexual harassment complaints this year than I should have.
Maybe.
I can fill one of those out.
What?
It's under the driver complaint. Just fill out a driver complaint, label it
Look.
sexual harassment.
Nate's like,
Finally.
he's like, I'm reporting Zach immediately.
Right.
They be in the garage and Zach be making his jokes.
I just have to laugh.
I mean, Nate, I could send this girl with, or well, guy with the scissors and glue at you. You want him? We can meet up.
I've had enough to deal with scissors and glue going together. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Watch your speed, Ed.
That's funny. I legitimately caught him speeding earlier.
Yeah, interesting.
I did. You were on the MS road going 35. You were going almost 40 miles an hour going to the MS. I don't want to hear it.
27 gets the award for the most regens needed. Because our driver can't seem to get his foot in it. No.
Just write that down.
Technically, I don't know. Yeah.
Listen, he don't even try to accelerate off from a stop. He crawl.
He does though.
No,
I'm
you're
watching
slow.
I mean, I've seen your streams.
This is his first stream, though.
Well, in a little bit here, he won't be able to blame it on the bus whenever he. Oh. Well.
Yeah, in a little bit here, he's gonna.
Yeah, and Ed yells at me for going too
driving
fast. Yet
cars.
he's speeding himself now.
Hey, you gotta get crucified.
I'm waiting to get fired again. I think the HR prevents me from being able to get fired again, though.
If need be,
I'll take
I will.
a pay raise.
No, nobody gets raises. We're all equally paid here.
Don't tell that lie.
What type of crap is that? I didn't sign up for that.
Quality. What's that?
Seniority.
Yes, you did. You signed a contract this year.
I think I'm the second highest paid here.
I signed a contract not to
It
tell
doesn't
anyone
go off
about
seniority.
10 and
Nobody's
11.
asking
I
for a
didn't sign a contract about getting paid.
Technically,
I
in
deal
real
with-
life. Well, not seniority,
really. I
but
deal.
like how long you've
I
been
deal
there.
with all your paychecks. So, and nobody's came and asked me for a raise. So
My check's been cut.
Come to my office after.
It's as easy
Alright, I
as
want a
that.
No.
Just
Yeah, can I get a raise?
No, you got to come to my office and fill out a formal paperwork session.
What office, Chase?
Last time I was there,
It's not finished.
Well, just come stand in the office with me.
last time I was in your office, it was.
Last time I was in your office, there was a desk with 2 computers on it.
And we got drunk in there, didn't we? I forgot about that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Did you just call in?
Yeah, Dallas, can you call Great Day Childcare that I'll be there in about 1 minute late behind schedule, please?
10-4.
I just completed there by think. Let me give me 1 second. What stream on? I'm off by Nauvoo Road right now, so speak Dallas.
I'm sorry, what 5?
Can you call Great Day Childcare? That I'm gonna be about 1 to 2 minutes late because I'm about to turn off of Nabu Road. I'm not even nearby the area right now, so
10-4. If you're running 1 to 2 minutes late, that's not really a big deal. Let me know when you're running about 5 to 10.
10-4, 5 clear.
Whoops. Well, I guess that whole time I have my mic off. Whoop. Well, if I had my mic off and I didn't answer that barging, I apologize. I thought I had it on. Am I going to keep the live video on my channel or am I going to delete it? Yeah, it will be on my channel. At once it stops being live, it's gonna go down, and then it'll be scheduled to come back up at a later date as a stream archive. I legitimately thought I had my mic on the whole time.
Base at 28.
Maybe I just switched off. I don't know. OBS has its own thing. That's what happened. My bad.
Zach, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
28, go.
Got a lot of things I'm juggling.
Yeah, I
over
have
here.
a parent calling saying her student did not get dropped off at Bundysburg Road, the second house on the left.
Dropped off.
Picked up?
Yeah.
Oh, picked up. Yeah, sorry.
I was by and nobody was out.
10-4.
How do you get a bus on this game? Young King is asking. You simply just download it and then install it in ROR. There is a whole process. There's a whole list of how you, what you need to do and how to do it on rigsoverodds.org. Just head there. They have some. There it is. They have some help documents, and you can just go there and ask away. Or, well, not ask away, but read the document. My bad. I'm a little flustered at the moment. There it is. Yeah, don't worry. I always plan. I mean, unless something happens to it, I always plan to upload the archives of the streams. Don't worry about that. Running a little early today. 8:13 is supposed to be at this stop. Yeah, it's 8:10. I am a little bit early. It's just how we run, though. Times it do be early like this. See around that tree. What does he mean for your bus is up after I say something? I feel my bus up. It's just not all the time.
Down 27.
You play ROR, do you need a wheel? No, you don't need a wheel. As you look at my, how I drive, and you know how the steering wheel kind of like is choppy like that? That is because I'm on keyboard. I do not have a wheel. You can use keyboard. I believe there's options for controllers as well. And then obviously you can program your wheel for ROR as well. So you don't need a wheel, although they do recommend it, and I would like to have
Go
one
ahead.
at some point.
10-4, just making sure we're alive.
I wasn't. You read that wrong.
You got some good ears while filling up that bus.
Whoever drove this last had the radio at like full blast, like all the subs do.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, they're usually old with hard hearing.
28's unloading. I gotta head out because I just got called into work.
Alright, well, there you go. And some routes do finish at different times, especially with ES. I'll be one of the last ones in, most likely. And I'm a little early this time, according to my schedule. The specific computer you need for ROR? No. Well, yes and no. I believe ROR only runs on Windows and Linux. So, like, if you have like a Mac or something, like, you can't run ROR on that. And honestly, it doesn't necessarily matter like how well your computer performs with ROR. Depending on what you do with it. Yes, ROR can run, but it might not run great if you don't have a great computer. That's why I couldn't do the things that I've recently been doing, because on my old computer it was a laptop, it couldn't run that much.
I'm so sorry, Six.
But now that I got my new computer and all, and it can run up to, you know, like GTA and American Truck Sim and everything, you know, cranked.
It was close.
I can run ROR without a problem.
Too close.
Our own mechanics.
That's a bit of a hard question to tackle, but it's a yes and no.
Don't ask where I'm going, because I don't know either.
Good.
Don't worry, I forgot
I
Button
mean,
Street this morning.
Chase, we can look back on the stream though.
I mean, yeah.
Chase.
No, I missed my turn, so it's kind of vibing here.
You must have seen me pull out in front of Six then.
I
That
passed
was
you
very
and right
reckless.
behind it. What was that? 31?
Did I stutter?
Yes, you did actually.
Got some
That
thunder
was
outside.
reckless.
What was?
I don't know.
Why do we not?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought it was thunder. Fireworks. Might be fireworks, actually. It's hard to tell. Especially when you have a headset on. Why don't we all do rain or snow? We do. However, with ROR, you kind of have some limitations. We haven't really set the map up for rain or snow yet, but in the future, we do plan to. I think those fireworks now. Listening to them. Those are definitely fireworks. Never mind.
You're allowed to go around them 6. In a safe manner.
You're welcome, Barry Gang. That's what I'm streaming for. I'm here to answer any questions you guys have, and just to kind of have a nice, chill time and chat, interact. Something different that I've never done before.
That was a close call, Chase.
How so?
Sorry, Chase.
The gas
No,
is
no,
on the right.
Chase.
Gas is on the
You
right.
know you ain't supposed to be running into people in the line anymore.
I didn't do that, okay? It wouldn't have been my fault this time either, technically, but that's okay, because nobody hit.
This
We're gonna pretend
time,
like
y'all.
nothing ever happened.
This
26 would have been involved again.
But this time I would have been driving 26. Excuse me, 7.
He was
Jeez.
driving 26 last time he got in an accident.
I love how I just
Zachary and I
completely
was
went,
driving
oh
29.
my god!
Well,
You guys do know the routes aren't over yet, and that can count.
Whoops.
People are still on routes, you know?
looks like 6 is going to get replaced before 27 does. Sorry, Ed.
Yeah, about.
You're funny.
He did just
I
kinda,
will give him 27.
He flew off into the offices that I'm building.
Sounds kind of selfish if you ask me.
That's the point.
I say this, let's say we call an emergency board meeting to discuss the actions of Edward Youngs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Action. What are we gonna do?
Okay.
Vote fire him?
Yep.
Can we do that?
Technically, we are the
If
board.
we were like the Board of Education, I'm pretty sure you can vote the stinking superintendent.
You
out,
can.
can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, but this place would kind of fall apart, in all honesty.
I wouldn't say that.
I still say
Yes and no.
we wouldn't
because
have real life
technically
assets. We, could
we
keep the operations
we
running,
run
but real life
everything,
assets
but
is-
Ed is like that backbone that everyone listens
However,
to.
I will say this,
For some
we do need to
reason, I
call
don't
an
know
emergency
why.
For some
board
reason,
to
he
discuss
says.
Edward Youngs after this.
Did.
What is this new contract I have to sign?
Don't worry about it.
I know.
Yeah.
I
won't
know
say
what it
anything.
is. I know.
Does it mean I won't say anything about 10 and 11, or is it too late for that?
Too late, Nick.
Just go ahead and post the pictures of them, Ed. They've all heard about it now.
I will, and check pictures after routes, guys.
We might be getting 2 new buses to replace 23.
Just check the
and 25.
They already-
pictures and pictures
They
after
already
routes.
knew that.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
2 brand new IC charges.
Yep.
Julie's.
Exciting,
We got
huh?
Julie's.
Ew. I'd rather have LPG than Jolie.
You'd rather have LPG than diesel. Get out of here.
Yeah, I would actually. I grew up on it.
I don't see the big difference if you ask me.
Me neither.
More power.
Although
Well,
they don't last as
not
long as it's
necessarily.
running.
What'd you say, Nate? Yeah, basically. Liquid propane gas, yes.
That's what my bus runs off of.
Ever since 5th grade, I started riding LPG.
Blue waiting on.
I loved it
Yep.
ever since.
I do have just a little bit of a vote to go through here, though. I say that we remove Paul from 7 and put him on 30, and we can start calling him Paula.
The route manager.
We tried that. He ran 30 for a long time.
I did.
Mhm.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did because
Yeah, you
back in
did.
Rockton,
I did.
back in Rockton, it did the Mexican. Oh, sorry, the foreign development.
It wasn't even
The
that
Mexican
more of a
VR.
development. Why did?
There was like villas and stuff over there, man. Like it was.
Paul ran 30
Didn't
before
look.
John did.
It didn't look
Hey,
quite right
33,
to me.
watch your speed.
If you're you
I
should be
ran
new in
31
my
before
opinion.
anyone did.
Yeah, I mean, I'd honestly be open. I'd like to see
Well,
us get new
Okay,
CEs
I'll
or
be
Right,
back
something,
early.
at
but
7:45. Okay.
unfortunately,
Square
I'm not
board
the one who
members.
makes it. I don't call the
It's
shots.
I'm the OG.
I do in
30.
ROR, but in real life, I'm nowhere near that.
I'm gonna be the new
I'm
31.
just a mere student at the school,
So,
but
like,
I'm going to bed.
yeah.
Going to
It
bed.
also depends on
Extra
where we get our
Going to
buses
bed.
from, because there's really only like one place out here.
nope. Flip around now. You are not gonna make my lot look like trash.
Not how you flip it around, Dallas.
He didn't say how to flip it around.
You were the one that wanted to make that stupid little rule that we weren't allowed to backspace in the lot.
Oh yeah. About that. I broke it. Watch your speed, Nate.
Alright, we're coming up on our last stop here, and then we're going to head to the school. About this
I don't know who
new
that
buses.
is, but you're gonna get hit.
I'll turn off my CB. About the newer buses, it all depends on where we get our buses from. Real life, in real life, I don't call the shots. I'm just a mere student at the school, but it all depends on what they want to get and what's the best option. Really, what's the cheapest option? You don't have a lot of money for buses, you know.
Nate's trying to get the FS in the shop.
And 33.
Did I hit you? No, I didn't think so.
You,
Barely
you're
missed.
driving like me,
Hello there, Austin.
and that's saying something.
I cross you as close to being gone, Nate.
Ed's over there holding up Andy.
I'd like to clarify that he was at a stop when I merely pulled out of the street I was sitting in. Thank you.
Oh, he is at a stop. Okay, never mind. Zach isn't in the server, David.
Oh, his character, his remnant of a character. It's just Zach's ghost.
Cheap host floating?
It's just
in
his
the corner
ghost.
Of the map?
It's Zach's other personality. That's what it is. He
The
left
drunk
one.
one?
He forgot one.
Alter ego.
Remember, Zach has multiple personalities.
RBs.
Remember, Zach has multiple personality disorder.
I don't know if it's a disorder. Seems like it keeps him in order sometimes. .24 is flying down there. Jeez. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. It looked like it was flying. Yeah, the steering wheel on 27 is like that. I think it's just over time, or maybe from an accident, it got knocked out of alignment.
Do you really think I am going to take advice from you on how fast I should be going?
You seem to correct a lot of people on their speed, so let's correct you on your speed.
I was told to correct people on their speed. Let me make that very clear.
Wow.
You're 24 to base.
Go ahead.
Where do I report somebody who's outside of school staring at children? Oh wait, hold on. I
And
got
is
two
now
to
on
report now.
27th.
One staring at them and one stealing them.
And
Hey!
Your bus is empty.
Thanks. You want to put that sign up? What you looking at?
Nothing much.
Contract do I
Okay.
have to sign? I would like to know what contract I gotta sign.
Bargaining asking if there's
I
specific
already
parking at
warned
the
you that
ES.
I am
Yes
at
and no.
Inc. So
You just gotta line up along the sidewalk here.
this
like
is gonna
this.
have to be some sort of blood pact.
There we go. In the parking spaces. Okay. Yeah, technically, this is our bus lot here next to the elementary. Then that used to be the intermediate school. It's no longer. I think they're turning into like a school laboratory or something like that. I don't know. The parking spaces, no. Just kind of pull up. There is an assignment to an extent. Like the spares and the handies have direct places to park, but the rest of the route buses, they can just kind of chill out in whichever order they please. Like earlier, I was parked like over there, and after routes, I decided I want to park here. So, yeah. But I'll watch Andy back in. And that's going to conclude our Cardinal AM Routes live stream. I do have a meeting to get to after routes, so I can't hang out for too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow at the same time for Cardinal PM routes. So, yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe out there in this world, and I will see you guys next time. As I was wrapping up, I saw Barry Gang ask if I'm going live tomorrow. I don't know if you asked that before or after I stated that I was. But yes, I will be going live tomorrow, same time as today, for Cardinal PM routes. Alright, now that we're all back at well, like I said before, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow.